comes the time. The whole wide world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time for everyone to see that what will be, will be. This is the time for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spent our lives in pain and misery. Never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good. But we are blessed by Chukokika Biama. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There'll be light in the wind of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black stripe, black strands crossing grey stripes. Clashes upon clashes, many lives turn to ashes. When I ponder and reminisce, the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. We go carry the cross together, we walk through to Zion. We stumble, will rise. How the victory will start. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising. From east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? I still wave your flag all over the world. Because the sun is rising. I still be shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. They will know, they will know, they will know. Keep our light shine, the sun is rising. Oh, wave your flag anywhere you are. Keep our light shine, the sun is rising. Oh. Freedom, freedom, yeah. Shine the sun, we are rising.
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning to some of you according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. This is Biafra Television Hero presentation today, the 22nd day of April 2025. I remain the fearless IPB evangelist Mazen Marabjimwachuku. I am from Ndiabo. Ndiabo is in Aninri. Aninri is a local government in Ojiriba province, Biafra land. Thank you for joining us. Biafra Television Europe is under IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu leads IPOB. And the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, is still incarcerated in DSS solitary confinement, illegally detained. Yet, Nigeria insists that he will stand trial, which they never believed in their court on the case of Nnamdi Kanu, right from 2015 till today. They never obeyed a single court order from Ademola, John Soho, Ahmed Mohamed, Bintanyako's bail, down to these recent ones. None have been obeyed. So we continue to present what is happening in our land, which we know was the purpose Nigeria government have refused to free Nnamdi Kanu so that their will be achieved, which was the reason why they sponsor insecurity in our land, which all we have been seeing are artificial insecurity in our land. which so many politicians are involved, and the federal government of Nigeria is involved. Nigerian security agencies are involved in the insecurity in Southeast. There is no hand of IPOB in it, as IPOB have stood their ground since 2021. Mazi Khan was kidnapped till today, but suddenly the truth is coming out because IPOB was not destroyed. So today, from what governor of Imo State have presented recently in an interview, was it on Channels Television or something, National Television of Nigeria, proving to the world that what is happening in Imo State, that IPOB have no hand in it. So based on that, since then that this very news broke out, we never heard from any Igbo politician or any Igbo leader or any Igbo organization like Ohaneze Ndị Igbo, World Igbo Congress. Because why we say this is because immediately 30th May 2024, that Nigerian government instigated attack against the army so that there will be crisis and security issue in Abia State on the 30th May 2024, and they all target an IPOB. It did not take up to 1 hour. Ohaneze Ndị Igbo gave press release blaming IPOB about that. Right? So now, we come back to them. On such revelation by Hope Uzodinma, I'm sorry I will not go through IPOB press release today. Even to read out, I have I have a eye problem somehow. I cannot read out like that, right? Today it will have been disturbing me to read that. So I will continue. So now, having revealed such by a governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, distancing IPOB from all that have been tagging, that they have been tagging on IPOB. That's what it means. Now, what do we want to bring in here? The victims of these very operations in Imo. IPOB members was also victim in the hand of this criminal that was recruited by the Nigerian government. The purpose of using Imo State was the reason why Hope Uzodinma was made the governor of Imo. So that because he voluntarily gave out Imo State, and they planned it, and they controlled the criminals and sent them to works to carry on these activities. As in one of the videos of the criminal, Gentle, he revealed that the criminals that IPOB have mentioned their names on Radio Biafra and on press release, have been having meetings with Hope Uzodinma one-on-one. Even the Simon Ebirima, that is the chief criminal leader, was also in their meetings with Hope Uzodinma. And he pointed out the duties that Hope Uzodinma have sent them to do, and those things have happened to our knowledge. That is to say, the government controlled them. That's why they doesn't investigate. The media does not investigate, because before the operations of this criminal, which the government will be which the government will have the knowledge about, the Nigerian army and the police will have the knowledge of any attack of this criminal they recruited. They will first of all, before the attack, after contacting the criminal, they will send the information to Nigerian media houses, keeping them ready before the attack. So immediately this criminal carry on this very attack, the Nigerian media will be signaled to publish it without any investigation. Anybody that send it to the media is the people that bring the report. If Nigerian police send it to the media, that is what Nigerian army said. If Nigerian police send it to the media, that is what Nigerian police said. So what the media will publish is that Nigerian army said. What the media will publish is that Nigerian police said. What the media will publish is that Nigerian government said. They will not go on investigation because they have communicated the criminals before they take the action. So the duty of the governor, that the government that sent them, is to signal the media to publish what they have been sent to publish already. That is to say, there have never been anything that happened in Imo State or any part in Igbo land that was investigated and lasted 1 hour before the news will publish it. No. As far as it is a crime committed by the government recruited agents, as far as it will be tagged on IPOB, it will not take them up to 20 minutes to publish it without any investigation, because it was sent to their editors to publish it by the Nigerian Army or police or the government themselves directly. So now, this message goes to Igbo leaders because they claim they are leaders. We said we have no leaders because they we have few good leaders anyway, or good elders. And the bad ones try to subdue them, though many refused to be subdued. And because of that, some people refuse to identify with them instead of being subdued. So then in so doing, they chase away good ones away. They chase back good ones, not to front themselves, and the evil ones are now piloting us into the hands of the oppressors and trying to cage us there, which IPOB said no. Now, after this revelation by Hope Uzodimma that IPOB is not involved, there are victims of this very attack by Nigerian security agencies, which they called war against insecurity. But it was never war against insecurity. The reason is because there have never been victims of Fulani herdsmen in the hand of Nigerian security agencies. We are just in Imo now, right? Maybe extended to other Igbo states, but the matter is in Imo. Because that is the main place where the blackmailing of IPOB is happening. When IPOB have even shut down the family meetings of IPOB since 2022 early, and ESN was withdrawn from Imo State 2021 ending. So there is no ESN in Imo State. But criminals have paraded as ESN in Imo State. Now, the Nigerian government have invaded homes in Imo State, which these homes are victims. When they invade community homes and burn it down, kill people in the compound, abduct people that are still alive, and tag them IPOB ESN, they automatically become the victims of that thing they say they are fighting, insecurity. Now, to prove that they are not fighting insecurity, they have been telling the world that they invade camps, which they credited IPOB as ESN camp. They have never presented where they invaded Fulani herdsmen camp when communities are crying over Fulani herdsmen invasion. But communities does not cry over IPOB invasion, right? Rather, Simon Ebrima leads his criminals to torment citizens of that state in the name of Biafra agitation, in the name of Free Nnamdi Kanu, in the name of ESN, to frustrate them and turn them against Biafra agitation, against Nnamdi Kanu, against ESN. To the extent that even some communities around Olo have rejected Biafra because of the activities of Simon. Now, in the whole of Olo, some homes was burned down, shops was burned down, junctions was, markets in junction was burned down. Now, marriage ceremony ground was attacked, invaded by Nigerian Army, Ebubago, and police. People was killed and tagged IPOB ESN. These are people that came to fight insecurity, to understand the because we are coming to the Igbo politician. We are just bringing this matter to the public. What happened to us in Imo? Now, they invaded people's homes, killed them, burn it down, people's business, burn it down, burial ground, burial ceremony, they came there, kill people, traditional marriage, they came there, they kill people, wedding, they came there, they kill people, people going on their road, on the road, they capture them, kill them, What do they say? They tag them IPOB ESN. These are innocent Igbo youths. To the extent that IPOB members was killed by Simon Eberima, who claimed they are fighting for freedom. To the extent that they killed Biafra Land National Coordinator of IPOB, Mazike Chukwugwor, because he guided IPOB against the criminality of Simon. He was in charge of the whole of Biafra land. And Simon Eberima was not able to hijack IPOB in Biafra land. I know why I mentioned them, because this very program, I know why this TV is not where we'll be mentioning such name, but I know why I mentioned them, because this message is going to Igbo people and the world at large, because it is time people will rise up. It is time people will rise up. Lies does not last forever. One day it will explode. So why I am touching here is for people to know what we are saying. Because these things happen in their presence. It is not propaganda. It is not forgery. But we are bringing it to you while it happened and why it happened and those that did it. Now, Nigerian police, Nigerian army, Nigerian DSS, Nigerian Ebubago militia, Dokubo, Nigerian killer agent Dokubo, was all in Imo State. And all they presented was their war was on IPOB, their war is on IPOB ESN. DSS have been caught on video camera where he was addressing them that to go after IPOB ESN in Imo. These are people who came to fight insecurity. Right? Now, army go after IPOB ESN. That's what they are there to do. But they presented insecurity to the public. But in Imo, their insecurity is on IPOB. Now, everything that happened in Imo, they never attributed anyone to criminals. They never said that we have caught kidnappers. They never say we caught armed robbers. They never say we caught can snatchers. Anything that happened, they tag it on IPOB ESN. Does that show they are fighting insecurity? Now, people have 4 victims in Imo State. In the hand of Simon Eberima, in the hand of Nigerian army, in the hand of Ebubago, in the hands of Dokubo, in the hands of police, in the hands of Hope Uzodimma, in the hands of other politicians in Imo State. And all this allegation, all these things that happen, they give the allegation to IPOB. Now, after these people fall victim, even IPOB members fall victim, Hope Uzodimma, from the video we watch now, have come, and this is the second time, to clear the name of IPOB, and they have pointed out how those that are carrying on this insecurity came into Imo State. Now, Igbo people have 4 victims in the hand of Nigerian security agencies. And the governor has said that they are fighting Imo against insecurity, which they have been presenting IPOB, that it was false. That's what it means, because it was a false flag that Nigerian army raised to kill Igbo youth, as IPOB said. From Uzodimma's confession, somebody can know that Igbo people should be condoned, at least from other Nigerians, since Hope Uzodimma confessed, because the Nigerians have been supporting their government, supporting their police, supporting their army, whenever they bring out a news and target IPOB ESN from Imo State. Now, from the confession of this very governor of Imo State about what happened in Imo, why is it that the same Nigerians are not sympathizing with the Igbo people that Nigerian government, through their army and police, have massacred in Imo State on the attempt to destroy IPOB? So let us listen to Hope Uzodimma. Then, after listening to him, you can connect. Then we will now analyze. Don't forget that this is Biafra Television Europe. And why we are here is because we want to make sure that the truth is presented to the globe. Remember, why our topic here is why is Igbo leaders dumb? Why is Igbo leaders silent after this powerful revelation? And that revelation is what we are going to watch now. Then let us watch and listen to Uzodinma, governor of Imo State.
They hire hoodlums from outside Imo State. They bring them in pretending to be IPOB, and they commit this crime and they they go away. So it is not about IPOB. Yes, we agree. We have aggrieved IPOB members, but I can tell you, those who are doing this destruction, most of them were brought from outside Imo State.
So, if you say that they are really not IPOB members, another insinuation that a few commentators have put into this is perhaps the military operations that we saw in the past few days, which of course you also commented about. Is there any link between that military operations and what we saw in the last few days?
As I speak to you, honest political leaders and religious leaders have approached me to encourage military to come around, because these people have created fear into the citizens by their dastardly act. So it is not about the military. If anything, our people want the military around so that they can have sense of security and go about their businesses without fear of any molestation.
But in what we have seen, you said that you are going to send a report to the federal government on what is happening. So how do you then handle the situation going?
But to the glory of God, they were not successful. How do we imagine that people are already organizing press conferences in Abuja, trying to address press as to what they thought that could have happened in Imo State, but God stopped them and they were not successful in their operation. Yeah.
Okay, welcome back. That was a clip from Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State. An interview. You have heard him telling you that what they have been tagging on IPOB, that IPOB wasn't involved and is never involved and cannot be involved. Now, the question to Igbo leaders: why is it that nobody have risen up and asked Hope Uzodinma, who are these people that bring in hoodlums? One. Now, why is it that Igbo leaders on Hanese Ndi Igbo, World Igbo Congress, cannot confront Nigerian army and said, from what we heard from the governor, it shows that the people you have been killing in Imo State is misidentity because you have been telling the world the IPOB ESM. So, even if you killed IPOB members, 4 victims in your operations, the crimes that you have been fighting in Imo have no connection with IPOB. So, why is it that they have not confronted Nigerian army and asked them, why did you kill Igbo youths? Why is it that they cannot confront Nigerian police and say, why did you kill Igbo youths? So that Nigerian police and the army will confront Hope Uzodinma and prove to him that they killed IPOB members. So how come that people are leading us and there is a such confession from a governor on particular activities that people have fallen victim in Imo State, houses, homes, different local governments in Mbano, so many areas in Imo State, Olo, Okigwe zone, which is Mbano, Okwele, Obowu, all of them are all there in Okigwe zone. Owere zone also 4 victims. Now, Olu zone is the home of the terrorism, and nothing happened in Imo State that was tagged on criminals. All was tagged on IPOB. Now, and they were killing the Igbo youths with the name of IPOB. Now, everybody that falls victim in the hand of the security agencies, they tag them IPOB. To the extent that Dokubo declared that kill every IPOB member you see, kill Igbo people. Now, he started confessing also that he had been in Imo killing IPOB ESN. That's what Dokubo said. Now, the question now is, who are these people they killed? They are Igbo youths. Why did you kill them? You killed them for fighting insecurity. Are they the insecurity? No, because Hope Ozodema said that they were brought in, and the bringing them in means that they came from different places. So why do you invade communities when the people that are carrying the activity, doing these atrocities, was brought in into Imo State? But they do not have they don't have family houses there. But Nigerian army was busy invading communities in Imo, burning their houses down, killing citizens and the owners of the houses. And the worst is that they will tag them IPOB ESN. Homes of people, they tag them IPOB ESN. Every victim in Imo State, they target IPOB ESN. They also knew that immediately Hope Uzodinma was forced on the people of Imo State by Supreme Court as a Supreme Court administrator of Imo State. Before he rigged himself in now, this time they conduct election. He then become governor. For 4 years, he was Supreme Court administrator. They forced him on the people of Imo. Immediately, unknown government started. Because Hope Uzodinma knew that he did not win election. So they have to chase away opponents. In doing so, they created insecurity. Because he was made governor so that Imo State would be a free land for blackmailing of IPO. That's why the sitting governor was chased away by the APC, and they put Hope Uzodinma, and Hope Uzodinma provided Imo State. And every blackmailing of IPOB came from Imo State. While IPOB is operating, or IPOB family members are in different other states. And the question is, how come what is happening in Olu is different, but IPOB is in Aba? IPOB members are in Aba, they're in Akwa Ibom, they're in Bayelsa, they're in Cross River, they're in Rivers, they're in Delta, they're in Anambra, they're in Ebonyi, Enugu, so many places. Why is it that it's only in Olu, it's only in Osun that you'll be presenting criminality as IPOB activities? Is it only in Olu that there are IPOB members? Is it only in Imo that there are IPOB members? Now, if we have leaders, do you see any positive action from them? Immediately, Uzodinma presented this on the national television. There are supposed to be other interviews. Immediately this interview finish, other Igbo leaders should go on interview, condemning what happened in Imo State, condemn what the army did in Imo State. Based on the information from Hope Uzodinma, the person will now say, based on what the governor did, we condemn all the activities of Nigerian army and police because they killed Igbo youths and they were attacking them on IPOB. And they on that should stand up and say that Nigerian army, Nigerian government, Nigerian citizens should even apologize to IPOB for attempting to tarnish their image. Because the number one citizen of the state, Hope Uzodinma, have told you that all this thing you are seeing in Imo is a false flag. And as far as he distances IPOB, the whole thing happening in Imo was tagged on IPOB. The security that came to Imo, they told you they came to fight IPOB. The document that came to Imo said he came to fight IPOB. But Igbo youths fall victims because they cannot identify IPOB. Who is IPOB member? How can Dokubo come from Ijo and know who is IPOB member? How can Dokubo boys from Ijo come to Imo State and dictate who is IPOB member? When Igbo people that are in Igbo land cannot detect who is IPOB member, or unless you tell them you're IPOB member, or they see you. But for you to come and say, we came to fight IPOB in Imo, they killed innocent people. How can Nigerian army come from Gombe, Nasarawa, and come to Imo State and know who is IPOB member? Now you see that Igbo people are the victims of their activities. They raised the first flag to use it to massacre Igbo youths, thereby giving opportunities to political agents in Imo State to carry on their activities. In doing so, Hope Uzodinma raised up all his criminals because Hope Uzodinma controls the unknown gunmen, and he handles the unknown gunmen over to their recruited agents, which their leader is in Finland prison today. They parade these criminals as ESN. Hope Uzodinma is aware. He controls them to go against Igbo people. He don't care as far as IPOB will be nailed down. To the extent that Hope Uzodinma later decided, even if the whole of Imo State will be killed by these people, to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu is nailed. Security agencies were doing whatever they like. Ebubago was doing whatever they like. Imo State people protested against Ebubago. Nothing was done because they were doing these things in the interest of the governor, because all are being tagged on IPOB. It was in the interest of the federal government because all are being tagged on IPOB. It was in the interest of the Nigerian army and police because that is their express way of invading communities, raping our women, destroying our houses, creating chances for Fulani herdsmen to overrun our bushes, and they will tell you they are fighting insecurity. An insecurity war that Fulani herdsmen have never been a victim. An insecurity war that criminals does not fall victim. An insecurity war that armed robbers, kidnappers have never fall victim in the hand of Nigerian army. Anybody that is their victim, they tag them IPOB. And we are asking Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, what are you waiting to condemn the activities of Nigerian army and police in Imo State? We will come to other states, so we are still on the case of Imo because Imo is the blackmailing ground. Because of blackmailing of IPOB, Hope Uzodinma was made a governor. And the question now is, why are the Nigerians silent? If they see the news of blackmailing IPOB, they will go to comment section and clap. Now that IPOB have been distanced by the governor, which have been the position of IPOB from day one, because the same criminals IPOB reviewed and called their names on Radio Biafra and published their names on their IPOB press release and tagged them criminals. The same people's crime was also tagged on IPOB. So how come criminals at IPOB expose their name, expose their identity, tell you where they came from, and tell you their criminal operational routes and their camps? If they fall victim in the hand of security agencies, the same Nigerian government, the same security agencies will turn around and tag them IPOB ESN. Now, if they commit crime, they will turn around and tag their crimes on IPOB and ESN. The same people that we call criminals, the same people that we reveal to you, the same people we exposed. And when we expose them, those that contracted them and those that are controlling them to destroy Igbo land will come against IPOB. They will say, why is Tina Sanwo-Olu calling the names of their men? Why is IPOB calling the names of our men? Why is IPOB exposing the names of our men? The people they call their men are criminals. To tell you the worst of it, that the same people IPOB exposed will go and commit crime, Nigerian government will turn around and still tag them IPOB. Are you understanding? Now, why is it that Ohaneze Ndị Igbo cannot do anything? Because Hope Uzodinma is the key sponsor of Ohaneze Ndị Igbo. You see the reason why there is nothing like any positive for Ohaneze. Those that created it have good intention. They are no longer here. Fulani is now appointing leaders for them. Whether they do election or not, they must fight for their interest. If ex-governors are members of Ohaneze, ex-ministers, senators, sitting governors are members of Ohaneze Ndị Igbo, how can Ohaneze Ndị Igbo condemn evil of a sitting governor? And the Ohaneze Ndị Igbo has no channel of funding. It's either they go to Abuja and castigate their people and they will give them money. There's no avenue of fund. There's no avenue of money unless they betray. That is why they are loyal to governors. It doesn't matter how evil the governor is, because that is their only channel of funding, sitting governors. That's how they arrange it. That sitting governors will be funding Ohaneze. So Ohaneze Ndị Igbo is under the shoes of sitting governors. They have no power over them. So sitting governor can carry on any crime against his state. The people that are Ohaneze can never talk about it. Even if they want to talk about it, they will be too juicy on the matter. They will be romantic in the matter. They will not hit the point because they are not independent. The same person you want him to talk about is the person sponsoring them, is the person financing them, is the person hosting them in a meetings. Then, why is it that why is it that governors will not be dealing with our people? Because people have taken position as the people's defense, but they turn around, join the people that are oppressing the people. Ohaneze Ndị Igbo was supposed to be the mediator between the leaders and the citizens. But they themselves, they facilitate the sufferings of the citizens because they have expectations, they have needs, and they want these things to come from these governors. So Uzodinma can do anything. Ohaneze cannot caution him. They cannot address him. He's also executive member. All the sitting governors are executive members of Ohaneze automatically. So how can Ohaneze rise up? From what we are seeing from the body language, we are throwing this question: are the politicians all involved in what is happening in Imo? Were they all involved in blackmailing IPOB? If they are not involved, why have they not confronted Hope Uzodinma? Why have they not confronted Nigerian army? Why have they not confronted Nigerian police after Hope Uzodinma confessed that IPOB wasn't involved? That means it was a false flag raised in Imo. That means it was a false flag raised in Southeast. That means the innocent Igbo youth was killed under this false flag because they tagged them IPOB ESN. And today, Hope Uzodinma said IPOB wasn't involved. So how come they killed Igbo youth, innocent Igbo youth, and tagged them IPOB, tagged them criminals, tagged them terrorists? Right? And they killed them. How come? When they know that IPOB wasn't involved, when they know that it was the government that recruited this thing, when they know that this is artificial insecurity, when they know that what they are doing is what they have planned to do in order to implicate Nnamdi Kanu. That was the only hope of federal government. They never believed that they would defeat Nnamdi Kanu in court, but they believe in their artificial insecurity, that they will use it to nail IPOB. Tell me a country where a governor will give such confession and distance the people that have been accused for over 4 years. Why is it that Nigerian citizens are not worried? Why is it that the Igbo citizens are not worried? Why is it that some will say it is happening in Imo State? Why was Igbo youth killed by Nigerian security agencies under false flag, telling you they're fighting IPOB ESN? And the governor of the state have revealed that IPOB wasn't involved. Right? Then, who did they kill? Innocent people. Then, why are the leaders not confronting the army? Why are they not confronting the police? Why are they not confronting the government? Why are they not worried over those that fall victim under false flag? Why? Why is it that they should not rise up and demand compensation for homes in Imo? They should not rise. Why can't they rise up and demand compensation for victims? So many communities was invaded. So many shops, businesses was burned down by Nigerian Army, Ebubago police under this false flag in Imo State. Why can't Igbo leaders seek for compensation based on Osodima's confession? Why can't they go to Imo State and condole with the families of victims? When will the Igbo governors go to Imo State? When will the Igbo leaders go to Imo State, especially Olu? When will they cry out? When will they go and investigate the victims of these crimes committed by Nigerian government against the people of the land? When will our leaders visit Olu? When will our leaders visit Mbano? When will our leaders visit Obo? When will our leaders do so? When will they visit Okigwe? When will they visit Arondi Zogo? When will they do so? After this confession, they don't have their ground again. They don't have a ground. Is it not a better position? Is it not the best opportunity to stand up and ask Nigerian Army, who did you kill in Imo? And ask Nigerian police, who did you kill in Imo? And ask Dokubo, tell us the identity of the people you killed in Imo. Where are their dead bodies? When will they confront Nigerian Imo state governor and ask them, who did the Rubago kill in Imo? Show us their identities. Who are they? As far as IPOB is, who is not involved? Who are these people? Because you kill Igbo people and say they're IPOB, they're ESN. Who did you kill? Do we actually have leaders? So they want this information to they want it to dilute so that they will move forward. They want to be politically correct. Is it not a time for them to suspend whatever they are doing? Is it not a time for senators from Igbo land to confront the Senate and say, who are those they killed in Imo? Who are those? Who are those Nigerian army invaded their communities? Who are those they invaded their shops? Who are those they burned their shops? Who are those the Rubago killed? Who are those Dokubo killed in Imo? There are video evidences where Dokubo say he killed IPOB ESN in Imo. There are evidences of video where DSS ordered his boys to kill IPOB ESN. There are evidences where Nigerian army said they are clamping IPOB ESN down in Imo, that they are the cause of insecurity. But Hope of them have cleared it that IPOB is not involved. So who do Nigerian army kill? Who do Nigerian police killed? Who do Bubago killed? Who do Dokubo killed in Imo? Over 4 years now. Who? We're asking them. Excuse me, let me sip some water. This is Biafra Television Europe. In case you are joining us or this is your first day or first time, share the program very, very wide. Our topic here is, why are Igbo leaders silent after this bombshell revelation, which is the revelation from Ozodema? Why are they silent? Why are they quiet? Is it not human beings that was killed? Do they not come from homes? Why have they not called for the investigation of what happened in Imo? Why have Igbo leaders not called for the visitation in Imo State? Why can't they visit Osu? Why can't they visit Oluzon? Why can't they gather up? Why are they silent? Are the victims not human beings? Those who Zodema conspired with Nigerian Army, police, or Dokobo, Ebubago, DSS, Simon Ebrima, to kill in Imo, are they not human beings? You were all relaxed because it was started on IPOB. You were all relaxed because your intention is to destroy IPOB. Evil Igbo leaders doesn't mind how many people that will be killed. All they care is, will IPOB be destroyed? Evil billionaires who hate freedom of our people, who see our freedom as a clamp down to them, who see the freedom of Biafra as what will degrade them, as if anybody will come and touch their money. They want us to be in a society where people will be worshiping them. People will still worship you inside Biafra, but people will be independent inside Biafra. That is their anger. They will not control people. Rather, government will control the people. Through law, constitution. When you obey, then you have been controlled. These people are sponsoring anything that will attach crime to IPOB. Some billionaires, they see IPOB as a threat. They see ESN as threat. They see our freedom as threat. They see Nnamdi Kanu as threat. They are looking for anywhere there is opposition against IPOB, ESN, Nnamdi Kanu, and Biafra freedom. They will sponsor it. So what we are asking now is, when will Igbo people rise up? If Igbo leaders do not rise up, why are Igbo citizens not making videos? Why are Imo State victims not making videos? Your brother was a victim, killed by Nigerian army. Some are still in Tiger base. They tag them IPOB. Some are in the some was killed. They tag them IPOB ESN. They attack your house. They target IPOB ESN. They destroy your home. They target IPOB ESN camp. Why can't you make videos? Why can't you make posts? Why can't you ask the Nigerian army? Why did you kill my brother? Why is it that bloggers from Imo cannot analyze the video of Fozodema? Are they not victims? You were there, they were attacking it on IPOB. Now that the truth has come out, why are they not coming up? Why is also initiative not talking? Why is also TV not talking? Why is Odimosu not talking? Why are they not posting that video? Why are they not analyzing that video? Odimosu, why are you not analyzing the video? Where are all these government agents? Did they not see Hope Uzodinma? Are you not seeing Hope Uzodinma? Do you not see him confessing that all your allegation was false? That all you were attacking on IPOB was false? Did you not hear it? Also initiative, or them also, all those fake government agents in also, did you not hear from most of them? Did you not hear from your governor who said IPOB wasn't involved? Is it not time to apologize to IPOB? Is it not time to apologize to IPOB for supporting government to give them allegations of what government sponsored? We are asking you, when will Igbo youth rise up and condemn evil? When will Igbo citizens rise up and condemn evil? There are points, there are where you will stand. This video of Uzodinma is a point where you will stand without any blame. Everything you are saying is based on what Uzodinma said. And your question is, who are these people they killed? Who killed my brother? Who killed my sister? You killed them and said the IPOB. So why do you kill them? Now governor said they are not IPOB. Governor said that the crime was not ESM. Governor said that they were even brought in from other states. So why do you invaded our family house? Why do you burn it down? Somebody that was imported from another state. How come you burn down a market in Mbano? How come you burn down people's house and tag them criminal camp? Is it somebody that was imported, as Uzodinma said, that automatically came to Olo and owns a family house? He just came, he was imported, He just came to Nkwere and have a house. He just came to Osu and have a house, become a citizen. No, now, why do you make the owners of the house, of the communities, victim? Why do you invade their houses? Why do you kill them? When you say you fight insecurity, why did you do so? When will Igbo people rise up? It doesn't matter your state. Analyze that video. Put eye in Imo State. Ask Igbo leaders question, because we are coming to your own state. We'll go to, this time around we'll be addressing matters of states, this insecurity, one by one. For 4 years, they are killing Igbo youths in Imo State. Some communities do not have youth. When they kill them, they tag them IPOB ESN. After this 4 years plus, Hope Uzodinma said they are not, that the cause of the insecurity is not IPOB ESN. Just like that, communities were shut down because government sponsored insecurity. Market was burned down by Nigerian Army and the Bubago. Traditional marriage ground was invaded. Burial ceremony ground was invaded by Nigerian security agencies. People was killed during wedding. People was killed during traditional marriage. People was killed even as they were in transport motors. They were brought down, commanded all of them, they shoot all of them, kill all of them, tag them IPOB ESN. When will Igbo youths rise up? When will Igbo citizens rise up? When will they come up and condemn evil and start counting on their state, where they came from, state of origin? It happened in Imo, it happened on us. People fall victim. Different states fall victim in Imo. So now that revelation has been made by the governor, why can't you pick up from there? Why can't you pick it up from there? Why can't you pick it up from there? Why can't you ask justice for the citizens of Imo? We don't do state. I am from Enugu, where they put my name and say this is your state. We are Igbo people. And if you extend it down, you will now reach to the land of Biafra. But this matter now is the insecurity in Southeast. It was artificial. And the Hope Uzodinma have confessed that IPOB has no hand in it. So the question now continues to be, why did you kill Igbo youth? When will Igbo leaders rise up? When will they visit Imo State? When will they condole with families? When will they demand compensation? As Nigerian Army raise false flag in Imo, when will Igbo leaders rise up? They cannot rise up because a sitting governor is automatically an executive member in Ohanese. How can Ohanese blame a sitting governor? A sitting governor is automatically a financial, what is it called? What is it, a financial avenue or what? Or source to Ohanese? Because Ohanese has no other source than the sitting governors. Other source of getting money is either they betray us before Abuja or sitting governors give them money. How can Ohanese go after sitting governor? It's impossible. How can Ohanese go after, who is the Ohanese? Ex-governors, ex-senators. Tell me a good thing that will come out from there. Ex-ministers, sitting governors. So if a sitting governor is if an ex-governor as Ohanese member confront a sitting governor for killing his people, the sitting governor will also review when this governor was in power, how he killed his own people. So they are all involved. So nobody can blame each other. If they are free, if they are not involved in the same thing that Hope Uzodinma is doing, they would have rise up. But they have sold out their souls. They have sold out their souls. Their target was, if the whole Igbo people will be killed, as far as IPOB will be implicated, as far as Nnamdi Kanu will be implicated, as far as IPOB will be destroyed, as far as there will be no more IPOB or ESN, Nigerian Army continue, Nigerian police continue, Ekperima Simon continue enforcing, continue trying to turn people against Biafra, continue. That was what Igbo leaders told them. There are good ones. So when we say Igbo leaders that are supporting insecurity, the good ones know they are not involved and they will not get angry. They knew we do not include all of them, right? But that is the language to use because they are numerous in number that are doing this. Only few individuals that are good, which through their conscience, they can never be angry, knowing that they are not involved. The people that are angry are people that are involved, which when we reveal it, they will think that those are at their back are hearing what we are saying, and they are suspect. They believe that their children will now say, Daddy, why is it that you don't talk about what happened in Imo? So they see us as threat because we reveal the truth. What we do here is to fight against evil. The effort of IPOB and how we condemn evil should tell you that we can never be involved in such evil. We even mention names of the committers. Still, those that are piloting them came after IPOB and said we are calling the names of their men, calling the names of their boys, because we review criminals, because we review their operational routes. We continue. So people should rise up and question what happened in Imo State. Confront Nigerian army, confront Nigerian police, confront Nigerian governor Imo State over Ibubago, confront Nigerian governor of Imo State over Dokubo operations because he brought these two people. Though he brought army, but you have to confront army, confront police in their activities. Now confront Hope Uzodinma over the activities of Ebubago, confront Hope Uzodinma over the activities of Dokubo because he's into contract in Imo State, right? Thank you. Thank you for being with us on Biafra Television Europe today. As our time is running down, we are almost at the end of this very program. No, we are almost at the end of this program. We are almost there. Our people should rise up. Don't be afraid. Condemn any evil. Initially, people say that they are thinking that IPOB somehow may be backing it up, and they may come up in the open and say they are not behind it. That was the initial mindset of people. But for how many years have we condemned this evil? If you join us to condemn evil, if we come against you, then you know that we are two-faced people. But for you to support this evil against our people and turn around and they accuse us that are fighting this evil, then you are in this evil. You are against our people. You are involved in it. Now, for you to avoid mentioning the names of those who do it and you not hesitate to mention IPOB ESN, then you are evil and you are involved in those crimes. For you to support the committers of these crimes in the name of freedom fighters, and when we condemn them, you will tell us they are our brothers, you will tell us they are freedom fighters, you tell us you are part of them because in Igbo land and in Biafra as a whole, we condemn evil from whom, even going outside, we never supported it. A real Igbo man can never support anything that will harm our people, even as the person who use Biafra flag to sew clothes should not convince you to believe in the evil operations of that person. As IPOB rejected criminal activities, can never be attached to IPOB, can never be attached to freedom fighting, can never be attached to Nnamdi Kanu, and it can never be attached to ESN. It doesn't matter how angry you are. It doesn't matter how involved you are in those criminal activities. We will continue to cut it off. We will continue to condemn it. It doesn't matter how many of us will continue to condemn it because we can never be fighting to save our people and be killing our people or intimidating them or forcing them into against their will. So that is where our people should stand for now because they can never defeat IPOB or Nnamdi Kanu without them plotting this artificial insecurity, knowing that IPOB can never do such things. So those things IPOB cannot do, that will create room for them to destroy IPOB. They recruited people that will do it for them, so they will be targeting it on IPOB. But today, Hope Uzodinma have cleared it again, as he said it before, and he said it again, that IPOB and ESN have never been involved, and he's not involved, and will never be involved. Thank you for being with us on Biafra Television Europe today, and this is where we'll be bringing the program to an end. From me, Fearless IPOB Evangelist Imaz Emarachukwu, and from here, our Biafra Television Europe, it is good afternoon.
Hey! The bricks! Sunday! Oh, na 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 na. Watch it out! Watch me far away, see me far away, Shabada. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have, because I have myself. Oh, them things say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, so go learn to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. Ohaneze ndị Igbo, how una dey? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this one about. I need to understand why this truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and no complaints. Watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself. Oh, then things say na defense. Oh, make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go learn to pretend. Oh, do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. Samara, ta ta ta, kick Samara, Boomba. See, I come back again to tell people say, now here we dey. We don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're living big, but no arrange. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at Islam is killing innocent Christians every day. It's depending me, yo. It's depending me, yo. It's depending me, yo. Chukwoki kobiama, Bateranyo se maka. That is why I thought. That is why I know. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I know. Mohamadike one Umu Biafra nine Ayisigi gabaniru Donya kaya docha Weli feneme Onye na ya nejuno yine Juku kwa mawaja You are whiter than snow Oku gibesi oku We stand where you stand We say no secret trial Onyinye chuku Ezosika, Osiki, Mohamadike, no secret trial. Prophet Yahweh's young, Osiki, Mohamadike, Osiki, Jisike, Matus, Ejike, Kole, Osiki, one day Buje Bije, Sikwa, no well if enemy. Well if enough well if enough Ezi one name Victor Chimezie Okorochukwu Igbo Network Television London Osiki Jisike Na hapu ginazu Umu Biafra nile Gedine nuwa Asiki gabaniru No secret trial No secret trial No secret trial No secret trial Hey! Tile Watch me far away See me far away Tell me what you saw I will show you what I have Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go learn to pretend, oh. Do not run away. Find us over That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why